Welcome back to the broadcast. Okay, from classic to vintage, what is your style when it comes to picking out engagement rings? Well, Robbins Brothers, the engagement ring store, is here to share gorgeous ideas that can meet your diamond shopping needs. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So one of the things that you do at Robbins is you classify things in either a classic look, a traditional look, contemporary.
It's classic, right? Modern, and vintage.
Okay.
In the same way that you have styles when it comes to clothing or shoes, you're still going to have a style when it comes to your jewelry. And an engagement ring is something you're going to wear every single day. It's the single most worn piece of jewelry you'll own. So it's important that it matches your style.
And you'll have so many great options, and you've brought a lot of great options that kind of fit into each one of those categories. But something else that you were telling us is that y'all are really great at accommodating any budget as well, too. Talk about how you kind of someone can come in and look at this ring, and whether their budget is $2,500 or it's $25,000,
right?
You can do that same ring, but in different variations.
We can. Most of the rings that we brought for a sample have what are called a sample stone in the center. So the ring is a beautiful finished ring. But if it calls for 1 carat, let's say in this style, this happens to be a Verragio. The ring itself is $2,300. Well, if someone's budget is $5,000, they can still finish that with a 1 carat. If their budget is $12,000, they can do this exact same style and just have a little rarer diamond in the middle.
And something you said that I thought was interesting as well is there's not as much of a markup in retail diamonds as people think.
There's really not. You know, what's happened over the years is, you know, with the advent of the internet, the marts and the exchanges, places where you're getting a lot of resale, you find that the margins have been shortened. Yeah. You certainly have to make a profit to stay in business, but it's not what people assume it is.
Okay, walk us through some of the most popular styles that women come in, because, I mean, as a single girl, we all say, oh, we've been dreaming about getting married our whole life, and I probably could tell you exactly what kind of ring I want, but then I walked up and looked at all these and was like, oh my God, they're all so pretty. How do you choose? So where do you start with I was about to say the bride, but...
Well, and at times it is the bride. Yeah. You know, the same way we have 3 different primary categories, the way people shop is the same way people shop coming in. If a gentleman comes in by himself, he's a little bit more traditional. He doesn't want her input. He wants to give her exactly what he believes she should have. Then our consultant's asking a lot of questions.
He's probably more of a controlling boyfriend.
There's that crazy flag. So
exactly.
See? What are some of the big trends right now? Because I noticed that for a while it was like princess cut was the big thing to have.
Yeah, when I was in college, all my sorority sisters that got engaged, it was all about the princess. But now I feel like more girls are doing the cushion now. Is that?
Well, a couple options. It's going to be round. Round is still by far the #1. It's the most classic, the most brilliant. After that, it is cushion. Cushion's really kind of taken that second place when it comes to diamond shape. The ring that you have on your hand, Courtney, what it does is it takes the favorite shape of cushion, excuse me,
and
adds
like
a round.
It, then you should have put a ring on it.
There you go, and put a round in the center, so you're getting the combination of both.
And what
shapes.
was interesting about this diamond? Okay, can we get a close-up on this again? It looks gigantic. Okay, and I think a lot of that is the fact that I have small fingers, and the fact that it's put back to this really tiny band.
This is actually really gigantic.
But it's a 2 carat. But then you were showing me a 2 carat over here.
Right.
Let's get a close up on this next to it. It's the exact same size diamond, but because of the setting, look how different they look. It's the exact same size diamond, but the setting can really change the whole dynamic.
A great example
of the stone of the setting,
of how important it is to really choose your setting wisely.
It is, right. And a lot of women come in prior to the gentleman shopping. She's going to typically be a little bit more modern. She wants more input. And now with modern, she can also go vintage because that's very trendy right now.
Yeah, because you brought some really great, beautiful, let's get a close-up on these. Some of these great vintage.
Talk about the rose gold as a kind of a new trend as well.
Yeah, well, the same way, you know, if you think back to the 90s, yellow gold was kind of exiting and white gold was coming in. Platinum came back into the jewelry market. Rose gold is now really kind of coming up. So it used to just be an accent metal.
I love rose gold. I was just saying that's what I want.
Yeah, it used to just be an accent metal. Now it's the primary color. So the one that you had there is actually in all rose gold with a brown diamond. This one is actually an accent piece.
Can you talk about the different colors of diamonds real quickly? Because the brown diamond is kind of making a comeback, so to speak, now, isn't it?
Same. Diamond colors go exactly with style as well. Diamonds come in every color under the rainbow except for Kelly green. So similar to the color of your dress.
An emerald? That would not be a diamond. It would be.
Well, no, but diamonds themselves come in all colors.
Really?
You can get a blue diamond, a pink diamond, a yellow diamond.
I feel like we could sit. The 2 girls who aren't married could sit and talk to engagement rings.
Try on rings
for hours So you definitely have to come back because I know probably a lot of our viewers at home have questions. If you do, send them in because I could literally sit and talk about engagement rings
Yes.
4 hours, and there's so many
love
different
it.
topics I think across the board.
Yeah, you have to
when
come
it comes
back.
to
You come
picking
back?
out,
Absolutely, of
we would
course.
love to have you back.
Okay, be sure to check out the Robbins Brothers, the engagement ring store, which has locations in Dallas and Arlington. You can also get more details at robbinsbrothers.com.
I think security's about to follow me.
I know, right? I went for the biggest one first. What does that say about me?
Hey, you guys, you want to stick around? Guess what's up next? Susie says so. She's given the brutal, honest truth when we come back.